Ladies and gentlemen, it's fantastic to be here. It's really good to see such a range of people from industry, academia, Navy, Senator Hughes, Admiral Madison. So it's a real pleasure to be here as the sponsor, the Navy sponsor for this magnificent capability you see in front of you today. Robert, you mentioned a couple of years ago meeting in my office and discussing your ideas about where we take the Bluebottle technology and building 5 of these vessels to work as a collaborative team to build out that uncrewed teaming concepts to really help inform us about how we might employ this sort of technology to solve some of our future problems. Since we met in 2019, we've done a few things. Last year, the Navy published Remote and Autonomous Systems and Artificial Intelligence Strategy 2040, which really lays out our ideas of where we need to head over the next 2 decades. We talk in there about some of the unique geography we have here in Australia and the unique conditions. You know, those rough seas off the south coast, the tropics to our north, our vast maritime area, 11% of the Earth's surface, which is really our area of direct strategic interest. And we talk about how, as a Navy of, I think today we're 15,499 people and about 47 ships, we don't have the capacity, the mass, to go out there and have that persistent surveillance, which is really going to be vital, I think, for looking across our broad maritime area to provide us the sort of presence and cueing that we're going to need for a more complex future security environment that I'm sure you've all read about. So it's a real pleasure to be here today to christen one of these fine vessels. I've watched with interest the initial 2 prototypes being used, doing a fair bit of work with the Border Force, demonstrating their credentials to be out there for weeks or months at a time to gather information. And I'm really looking forward to this next phase, where you're combining a range of different sensors, visual sensors, radars, sonars, AIS, and you're doing it in teams of vessels to really help inform us on where we need to go in the future. So it's a very exciting future, I think, for this sort of technology. Brilliant to see that it's being developed in collaboration between industry and academia. Navy put out an industry engagement strategy a couple of years ago, and it really does talk about the importance of that partnership between government, industry and academia to really harness the best of Australian innovation. We really do look at problems differently. We solve problems differently. You're seeing that in the design of these vessels and how, you know, this is world-beating technology. And we will use it in different ways to what others might use their technology, and we will solve problems in different ways. So absolutely fantastic to see it, and really great to be here today. So without further ado, I'd like to do the honours. I'd like to not pour water all over Robert's notes. Sorry, champagne. But so without further ado, I christen Bluey. May God bless Bluey and all those who will not sail in her.